Let's start today's lecture with the properties of step signal. So as stated in the last class, this is how the unit step graph and the relationship will look like. So let's start the unit step signal. So we know that the breakpoint is t is equal to 0. So at t is equal to 0, the graph will change. So this will be called as the breakpoint. Okay. So this is the important perspective if we take it in mathematical condition. So at breakpoint, what will happen is that the unit step function will change from 0 to 1. So let us see how the shifting property will look like here. So if we take u of t which is equal to 2t plus 3. So if this is a condition, then how this will look like is that, so here we need to find out the breakpoint and the actual equation. So if we make this is equal to 0, the breakpoint will be minus 3 by 2. Okay. So the thing is that it will be greater than 0 over the interval that is greater than 4. So thing is that it will be greater than 1 at the interval minus 2 by t to t which is greater than infinity. So why the thing is that it is in positive. So t value which is equal to positive. So that's why we are taking the condition like this. So how this graph will look like is that, so this is very important. Please try to understand the things. So there is a lot of confusion will usually occur when we are drawing the shifted impulse, shifted step signal. So it will be like this, and once it is achieved 3 by 2, it will be going over like this way. So this is how it generally look like. So this value which is equal to minus 3 by 2. Okay, so this will be equal to positive. So thing is that it will be what 1. Okay, this is u of 2t plus 3. Okay, so let's take the negative signal. So I'm going to teach the unit step with the u of minus t. So here u of minus t. So here what the thing is that two things we have to take. One is breakpoint. So from here we can take the breakpoint which is t is equal to 0 and the sign of the t which is negative. Here you see the sign of t is negative. So the thing is that this value will be 1 at the negative index minus infinity to 0 because there is a negative, right? So this will be shifted oppositely. So time reversal, right? We see, right? So like that way it will happen. So there is just a time reversal property that we are going to apply here. So how this will be changing is that it will be changing. It will be initially from this way and it will be slowly changing this way. So it will come here. After that it will spike this way and it will go in this direction. Okay. So this is how it will look like. So it will be 1 and this is at a t. So this is at a t. Okay. So like this way it will happen. So let's take the negative case for the same. So u of minus 2t plus 3. Okay. So if we find out the breakpoints, what is the breakpoint here is that breakpoint will be t is equal to 3 by 2 positive and the sign is negative. So t sign is negative. So how the graph will be shifting is that exactly the same reverse way that previously we have saw. So it will be like this. So once it have achieved the positive 3 by 2, it will be shifting to 1. So it will come in the positive direction, it will shift like this way and it will go in this direction. Okay, I hope you guys able to understand. So this is 3 by 2, so this is t, so this is 1. So this is u of 2t plus 3 minus 2t plus 3. So this is u of minus t. Okay, so this is how the graphical representation will completely varies. So let us now see if there is any amplitude scaling which is happening. So if we get the x of t which is equal to minus 4 u of 2t minus 6. So if you are getting any curve like this, how we can find out the thing is that, so here we can state the breakpoints. So what is the breakpoint is that if we equate this to 0, so this will become 3. So t which is equal to 3. So this is equal to 0. So if we equate that is equal to 0, if it is equal to 0, then t which is equal to 3. Okay, so this will be the breakpoint and we can clearly state the sign of t which is equal to negative. Under the, this is amplitude multiplied by minus 4. Okay, so thing is that what will be the output will be, it will be minus 4 and it will be from the minus infinity to 3. So like this way graph will go. So let me draw the graph. So this is the axis point that we are taking. So think generally how we can draw the thing is that if there is any points comes like this, we have to, what we have to do is that we have to just take the assumption that it is in the right way. Sorry, here there is one mistake. This is minus 3. So this is minus 3. Okay. So this is in minus 3. So it will be from minus infinity to 3. So it is in negative direction, right? So initially it will be at 0 and then it will be shifting to positive. So what the thing is that how we can take is that a similar approach. It will be at the negative, it will be at the 0 up to minus 3. What our general assumption is that it will need to go up by plus 1, but here the magnitude is minus 4. Then what happen? It will come to the minus 4 and it will go in that direction. Okay. So that is how we will be drawing the graph. So if we think this is minus 3 and this is minus 4. So this is 4u 2t minus 6. Okay. So this is how we need to draw the graph when if it is time shifted and also amplitude scaled. Okay. I hope you guys are able to understand. So let me this will be fine for you guys to understand how the amplitude scaling and time shifting everything is happening. So let us take other properties that what are lying over it. So we know that if del of minus at plus b, if it is like this, how this will be changing is that 1 divided by modulus of a del of t minus b by a. This is how it will be looking. So in the same case, if u of at plus b, if it is time scale and amplitude shifted, then how the thing will be varying is that u of at, if we need to take the a common outside, so then same thing how we have done for del of t, the thing, but the amplitude won't be changing, the amplitude will be same. So if it is not shifted by any value, if it is 1 here, then also it will be 1 here. This a, if we take outside, that will be vanished. So that we no need to consider the 1 there. So similarly, if u of minus at plus b, which is coming here, then the output will be looking like u of minus t plus b by a. Okay. So this is how it will be. So here thing is that we no need to take the negative signs outside, and also we no need to take the modulus of divided by the constant term before t in the step signal. So that is not needed here. So you guys can skip those part. Okay. So thing what we have to take into account is that u of at, if there is u of at is mentioned, which will be similar to u of t, because this a we won't consider as outside. So when it is u of minus at, then it will be u of minus t. Okay. So this is constant. So thing is that when we multiply u of t into u of minus t, both will, when it is 1 it will be 0, when it is 1 it will be 0. So the output value will be 0. So if we add both the signal u of t plus u of minus at, then this will be 1. Okay. So if we subtract both the things, so u of minus t minus u of minus t, so what will be thing? So let's discuss that thing here. So this is first under sub properties. So please make note of all the things. So these all are very important things, guys. So don't skip anything like this way. So it will be very helpful. So this thing we'll discuss. So let me write another one property. So u of t into u of t, it's also equal to u of t. Okay. So even if we multiply u of minus t into minus t, that will be same. So this also be equal to u of minus t. Okay. So let us take the fifth one. What will be the value it will come? So whenever we are subtracting u of t minus u of t, u of minus t, what will be the value? So if we subtract both the thing, so u of t which will be at the positive, that will be as it is. U of minus t which will be already at the position that is 1. So if we multiply that with the minus 1 scale, that will be shifted downwards. So how that will be changing is that, so let me write all the thing in the same graph so that it will be very understood for you guys. So this is generalized graph. So let me write all the three things in this one. Okay. So red pen is for u of t. So this is how u of t it will look like. So it will be general as we know already. Okay. So this is u of t. For blue pen, I am going to write u of minus t. So it will come, it will be like this. So yellow color pen, I am going to write u of minus t. So u of minus t, let me first complete this graph. So how it will be look like? It will be just an added version of both thing. and it will be separated from the sphere. So let me explain it, don't worry. So what the thing now I draw is that u of t minus u of minus t. Okay, so this is what drawn. What is in blue is that u of minus t. Okay, so if we add the red and blue, then the yellow will be the output. So how the thing it came is that it will be at 1, it will be at minus 1. Okay, so that is what the thing. I hope you guys able to understand, right? So initially it was at a positive. When we amplitude scale it, it will be coming to minus, and if we add both the thing, it will be like this. So yellow graph is the thing. How we can name this thing is that this will be equal to 2 u of t minus 1. So thing is that, so generally u of t which will be like this way, red color is the u of t. If we multiply that with the 2, so it will be time shifted to 2, and we subtract by 1, this will be like this. Okay, so this is how it will. Some other functions also there, so some other name, that is a signum t, sgnt. So like this way they represent the yellow signal, they usually call as a signum t. Okay, so this can be also written as mod t divided by t, or even t divided by mod t. Okay, so take, if the time is 1 at the 1, 1 divided by 1 is 1, at the 2, 2 divided by 2 is 1, at the 3, 3 divided by 3 is 1. So that is how we take. So if it is in negative direction, minus 1 divided by minus 1, modulus will be here. So 1 divided by minus 1, which is minus 1. So like that way, these are some alternative approach to mention the signum t. So please make a note of it. So when we subtract the u of t with the negative of u, means the time reverse to u of t, the signal graph that what we will be getting is a signum t. So this is very important. So while we are solving the transformation properties, this will be very helpful for you, for us to understand the things. So from here, I'm stopping the lecture here. So next lecture I will be teaching some more properties over the step signals, and then we'll be starting with the ramp signals. Okay, I hope you guys are able to understand still now what I have said. So if you guys have any doubt, please post in the comment section so that I will be able to solve your doubts. Thank you guys, stay tuned.